Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. Now then, why has he got the doo-doo trike on the desk again, you might be asking yourselves. Well, I may have made a little comment in the last video saying I wonder how fast we can get one of these things to go, and I might have mentioned brushless at some point. Anyway, I've had a subscriber contact me who's bought one of these and said, you do realise that you can run these on 2S without issue? And I'm like, no. So anyway, it sort of got my brain going, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to try this. So I was looking at the battery tray and thinking, well, there isn't much space in the battery. All my normal 2S batteries won't fit, but I think I found a solution. I've got a WPL battery here, and it's only 600 milliamp hours, but it's 7.4 volt, and not only that, and it's also exactly the same connector as the trike, so it fits without any modification. So I've got no choice really but to try this, and if this works, this could be literally one of the cheapest and easiest mods ever.
A few moments later.
Okay then, well that didn't last very long at all. If anyone tells you that these things will run 2S out the box, they're telling porcupines. Stuck the battery in, turned it on, everything seemed to be going okay. As soon as I touched the throttle on the transmitter, poof, the ESC went up in smoke. So I've still got steering, smoke still works, lights, etc. But I've got no drive, so I think like I said, that portion of the board's popped. So what have we learned today? Don't trust what anyone tells you over the internet. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's rip this thing apart and then see if we can find... Let's do a teardown on it and see what happened. Right then, if you ever wonder what the inside of your doo-doo trike looks like, wonder no more. I've had the board off. It absolutely stinks, this thing is. I think there's a couple of small components on here that have just fried, so I think it's game over. But it's quite an interesting little RC underneath this is. I mean, there's your little smoke generator unit there. I mean, it's tiny really, with the LEDs on the outside. I'm still wondering how this thing generates that fine mist of vapour. The front steering is taken care of by this assembly here with a micro 5-wire steering servo in it, and we've got our little motor and gearbox at the back with some rudimentary suspension on it. What I might do is just quickly whip that cover off, see what motor's in it. Now I have got a 50 amp brushed ESC spare, so I'm thinking that we might as well just convert this thing, get rid of the stock electronics and see if we can't run it on 2S. But let's have a quick look underneath this cover here. Right then, inside the little motor and gearbox we have what can only be described as quite an interesting, unusual looking differential there, and obviously this differential is driven by a series of gears and is driven by a little tiny 130 motor. Now then, stick a comment in the comments section to see if you want to see me slap this 50 amp brushed ESC on it. I don't know how long that motor will last before it explodes, but like I say, I think it's well worth a try possibly. But let me know in the comments whether you guys want to see that or not. So basically, don't try this at home. The rumours that these things will run on 2S off the standard board aren't true. It's a bit like a public service announcement, this, isn't it? It's basically doing everyone a favour. We ruin stuff on this channel, so you don't have to. It's a bit like Kev Talbot, isn't it? Anyway, drop a comment in the comment section if you want to see this thing run off this 50 amp ESC. How that'll end, I don't know. But anyway, if you found the video of some use and interest, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're feeling that way inclined, hit that subscribe button for more similar future content. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you again very, very soon.